about to give them what they want.
No Beastmode, dude.
I don't think they're ready for this, though. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode.
What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, representing Pump Chasers. You already know, guys, if you're watching this video on Cyber Monday, 25% off sale at Beastmode316.com. Got programs. I got this tee right here. Hoodies. Whatever you need. Beastmode316.com. Just type in the code Cyber Monday. This code is good all week. Let's get it, baby. And TigerFitness.com. Go to TigerFitness.com. Support Pump Chaser subs, guys. You already know how we are at TigerFitness.com. You are more than just a number. TigerFitness.com is doing 25% off, and they're giving away gifts. Head on down to TigerFitness.com. So on my last YouTube upload, someone commented in my comment section. This is why I tell you guys, please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and holler back at your boy. This guy was subscribed, he probably liked, and guess what? He commented and hollered back at his boy, and I hollered back right at him. So this is what he said, okay? He said, Chris, I'm surprised you didn't comment on the Powerbuilding is an abomination topic. That everyone, that's a strong word, brother, not everyone, a lot of people, you gotta use your words carefully, words have power. Everyone, strong word by the way, has been crazy about. Would love to hear your thoughts. So I posted my comment, I said post some vids below, I'll take a look. Long story short, I ended up taking a look. So as you see, I typed in Powerbuilding is an abomination, and these are the videos I see pop up. I see Steve Shaw. Shout out to Massive Iron Steve Shaw. You know a few channels, man. Some look familiar, some don't. I need to tap in with some of these cats. I ain't never seen some of these cats before. Who the fuck is Ball Only Man? Interesting name. You know, just checking this shit out, right? And I'm like, let me go ahead and check out Jeff Nippard. You know, I know who these people are, right? Omar Isuf, Jeff Nippard. Let me check out this video on this topic, all right? So guys, like I said, I didn't want to watch all these videos on this topic. I'm all about bodybuilding, natural bodybuilding to be specific, but bodybuilding nonetheless, because I love all aspects of bodybuilding. I like the enhanced and natural. Although I like Serge Nubret, shout out to Serge Nubret, Arnold, Robbie, Frank Zane, all the greats. I'm into natural bodybuilding. If you have taken steroids, one thing you cannot do is teach me how to stay natural. So I love bodybuilding, but most of all, natural bodybuilding. So I already have my stance on the whole topic, but I'm like, fuck it. Let me go ahead and entertain myself and watch this video. And I watched the video, okay? First and foremost, let's get one thing understood. I don't think you guys understand this shit enough. We're gonna say this again. Bodybuilding is a discipline that is backed, 100% backed by all the universal laws and principles. So all spiritual codes apply. This is a discipline. It's a spiritual discipline, and guess what? This is one of the reasons why you get exactly what you put in. You give half-ass diet, half-ass effort, you're gonna get some half-ass results, and you can't get mad at nobody but the motherfucker in the mirror. You literally failed yourself. I love this game. And with that said, the universe is mental. All is mind. It's called mentalism. Look it up. All is mind. Now, what does that have to do with this? Just stay tuned. We're gonna pull it all in. We're gonna bring it all together. Just let me cook. Let me cook. Jeff Nippard was in this video. I actually like his content. And for the most part, I think he's done a good job by this natural bodybuilding community. He's made some videos putting out information that has benefited a lot of people. And he was able to grow his channel without having to talk about women with eating disorders. And we're not going to say any names, guys. You know exactly who I'm talking about. He didn't have to go out his way to pick on people with eating disorders, talk about fat people, call people morons. So I actually respect Jeff Nippard. But let's just get to the facts, because facts don't give a fuck about opinions. Look at this clip right here.
The 6 to 12 hypertrophy rep range is a myth. Kind of. Studies show that you can build muscle equally well with all of these rep zones as long as you're pushing close to failure. The study found that 3 sets of 25 to 35 reps was just as good as 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and the study found that 7 sets of 3 was just as good as 3 sets of 10 for muscle growth. So if you need to use light weights to work around an injury, you'll still build muscle as long as you're pushing hard. And if you prefer to train with lower reps and heavier weight, this will still build muscle too. However, even though they all work in theory, 6 to 12 reps is still my hypertrophy sweet spot, not because it's inherently better, but because it's more practical. Doing only high reps can be very tiring, and doing only low reps makes it hard to do enough volume.
This is a scientific fact. This is not my opinion. This is not Jeff's opinion. This is a scientific fact. It's been proven that rep ranges really don't matter all that much when it comes to hypertrophy. What matters is that stress signal. When you get close to failure, or to failure, I'm telling you guys, I believe in getting close to failure, and then maybe on the very last set of the exercise, shoot for failure. But that's a whole other topic for a whole other day. When you take your muscles close to failure, you're gonna release stress signals, and that's gonna produce growth. It's been proven the rep ranges don't matter that much. What does that tell you? This shit is mental, backed by universal law. Not only backed by universal law, you now have your physical proof. See, spirituality has been here long before the science. Only thing science does is measure the energy in motion. The only thing science does is confirm shit that has already been here. But spirit has always been here. Spirit was here first. All is mental. The weight doesn't matter. You can still make gains with higher reps and lower reps. What does that tell you? It all comes down to you. All is mind. Look at this clip right here.
So enter this 2018 study out of Dr. Brad Schoenfeld's lab, and quickly just covering the methods here. They took 27 untrained college-aged men and randomly assigned them to either an internal focus group, so they were told to squeeze the muscle, or an external focus group where they were told to focus on getting the weight up. They trained for 8 weeks, doing 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps on the standing barbell curl and leg extension only, and all sets were taken to concentric failure, and they used progressive overload each week, adding weight when possible. And after the 8 weeks, they measured hypertrophy of the biceps and the quads, and they found that there was significantly more biceps hypertrophy in the internal focus, or the mind-muscle connection group.
So as you see, long story short, the ones that have the internal focus, the mind-muscle connection focus, versus the ones who have the external focus pretty much meaning going through the motions. Kind of maybe looking in the mirror and just making sure you're doing the shit right, but not really putting your mind into it. The people who had the mind-muscle connection, the people who had the internal focus produced more measurable, keyword, measurable results. So not only does weight not really matter much, it's all about getting that failure signal, that stress signal. You gotta really put your mind to it. Again, all is mental. See, the universe is mental. They say all is mental. What does all mean? All means everything. It doesn't mean all is mental but this, or all is mental but that. All is mental means all is mental. At the end of the day, train how you want to train. Train how you want to train. You want to power lift? You want to power build, which is in between bodybuilding and powerlifting, I guess. Or if you want to bodybuild. Me personally, guys, I don't want to fucking power build. or power lift. I want to bodybuild. You know what I like doing? I like working out, pumping my muscles, and looking in the fucking mirror, taking pictures of myself. I know that sounds crazy to some people. That's what the fuck I like to do. And I think I've shown you guys that with my actions for over a decade. I like lifting fucking weights, making the sweetest love to those fucking weights. And I like flexing in the fucking mirror. I don't want a power fucking build. Do I think it's an abomination? I don't think power building is an abomination. Do I think it's overrated? We're gonna have to have a conversation with that and first agree on what the fuck power building is, because based off some of these videos I've seen, we can't even stay consistent on what power building truly means. But do I think it's overrated? I don't know. It depends what you expect from it. This is my thing. Bodybuilding is not only a discipline backed by universal laws and principles, but it's also an art. So if you want to be good at this art, I feel you should use all the free time you have to get better at the art. Because I think a lot of influencers tend to forget the average working man, have to go to work and tend to things. They just can't think about bodybuilding all day. They can't spend 3 or 4 hours in the gym. They got shit to do. So the little time you do have to invest in yourself, the little time you do have to invest in your bodybuilding, you should be getting the most out of your time. If you want to go to the gym and do very heavy weight for low reps, just keep in mind, instead of taking 30-second to a minute and a half breaks, you might need 3 to 6 minutes to recover between sets. And that can make your workouts last 2 hours plus. See, if you do a bodybuilding style workout, you could be done with about an hour, right? And then you could spend 20 minutes posing afterwards. Instead of spending 2 to 3 hours power fucking building. You can be in there lifting weights, and then when you get done, maybe do a little posing. Now, some people think posing is just vanity. I mean, yes and no. It depends what you're posing for. But let me tell you one thing we can't deny. One thing we can't deny is posing is part of a bodybuilder's training. All right, fam. So it's a beautiful sunny day. I try to get out here at least once a week, man. When it's sunny during the summer, right? And get a little sunbathing and posing in. Check me out, right? Check me out. As you guys see, I'm in my drawers. I'm just holding poses. Bam. 15 seconds. Hold another pose. Bam. 15 seconds. Just hitting all my mandatories, guys. I'll spare you guys all the hippie details today, but there's actually science backing up posing. This is a scientific fact, not my opinion. Right? Remember it. Bodybuilding is backed by all universal laws and principles, and the number 3 is huge. You want to know why? Because the reality we live in is literally made by atoms. And atoms have 3 parts. So that number 3 is huge. Notice atoms vibrate. You know what else vibrates? Muscle fibers. Peep the game. Notice they're called fast twitch and slow twitch fibers. What the fuck is twitching? Vibrating. Notice when we're working out, we have negative reps, eccentric, and we have positive reps, concentric. That is literally your energy in motion. That's why working out, you're literally burning energy. And guess what? You're not only burning energy, but you're producing energy. Notice you have negative and positive reps. Energy is negative and positive. But remember, the number 3 is huge. There's a third contraction. You got the negative eccentric contraction. You got the positive concentric contraction. What's the third? The third is the isometric contraction. And guess how you do isometric contractions? You can do holds, you can do things like planks and wall sits, and guess what else? Posing. See, there's a reason why so many bodybuilders of the past look so polished and sharp and crisp. They're just an extra level of crisp and hardness you get when you dedicate your time to posing. Just think about this. If someone took a third of your income from you, how much money you work for every year, they took a third of your income from you. You would notice that, right? So how come when it comes to bodybuilding, we're doing our negative reps or positive reps, but we're not in there doing our isometric holds? Get your posing in. Get your posing in. Notice vacuum posing. Pulling that gut in, holding it. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers, their gut just flops out when they're relaxed. They're not taking time to do those isometric holds. Pull that gut in, hold it. Remember, the transverse abdominis, you can pull it in with your mind. So again, I'm not saying power building is a waste of time or no shit like that. Feel free to train how you guys want to train. But I'm saying if your goal is strictly bodybuilding related, I suggest you should do shit that's going to get you closer to your goals. If you want to lift heavy, maybe do a powerlifting meet on the side. Maybe in the off season, switch your training up. This is a journey. I've been working out since I was 19, guys. And I'll be 39 next year. And we go through phases in our life. So not only will posing more help you polish and prime your physique to its fullest potential, but guess what else it's going to do? It's going to enhance your mind-muscle connection, because when you're flexing your muscles, you're literally using your mind to connect with those fibers. You're going to get a deeper connection with your neuromuscular system. And we know, based off the science Jeff Nippard shared, by the way, based off the science, the rep range really doesn't matter that much. It's all about getting close to failure and using your mind. Really using your mind. Posing more is really going to help you get a deeper mind-muscle connection. So again, all is mind. All you people out here that think power building is superior, guess what? That shit's all in your motherfucking head. And if any of you disagree with that, feel free to hit me up. We can do a live debate. That goes for anybody. Omar Isuf, you too. I saw you shout out Lane Norton for power building.
That I think you need to be a motivated individual for the end result to be there. And I do think if you want a real name, I'm joking, shout out Lane Norton, original power builder. Shout out Lane Norton, original power builder.
He snapped his shit up many times. Look at this clip.
So you might as well be in pain from stuff you do at the gym that improves your life overall. Let's talk about the injuries I've gone through. 2 herniated discs in my lumbar spine, 2 bulge discs in my lumbar spine, 2 herniated discs in my cervical spine, a fully torn right pectoral that required surgery in 2008, a partially torn left pectoral.
Your shit's broken and your shit's shattered, motherfucker.
Partially torn left adductor, partial muscle tears in both of my hips.
Lane, you got injuries like Jackie Chan.
Your shit's broken and your shit's shattered, motherfucker.
And you know what's funny about Jackie Chan? Jackie Chan did his own movie stunts. What's your excuse for all that shit? Disobeying the laws of physics? Lane, are you a scientist / powerlifter, or are you a stuntman? Let me find out you a powerlifter, scientist, and stuntman on the weekends. Yeah, stuntman on the weekends. Mistreating your body? He went to Snap City many times. Why are you making Lane Norton the poster boy for power building? Now listen to this, Omar Isuf. Listen to this, brother. I want you to hear this.
Your brain goes owie, right? Except it doesn't really work that way. Pain is more like an emotion. So
He said pain is more like an emotion. No. Pain is a signal. A signal that this man has ignored many times, which is why he got injured numerous times.
That shit is one-way ticket to Snap City, man.
And this is the man you shouted out in your platform. I love my body. I ain't gonna beat my body up. This is bodybuilding, not body destruction, poster boy. Only thing I'm beating up is some sweet sugar walls. Ain't beating up my damn body. There are way much better examples you can be shouting out for power building. If anybody thinks power building is superior for bodybuilders, especially natural bodybuilders, feel free to hit me up for a debate. I'm ready anytime, guys. Beastmode316.com, 25% off code Cyber Monday. TigerFitness.com. Get the subs, 30 minimum. Keep the tags coming, guys, and much love. Don't forget to like my shit. Comment, subscribe, buy 30 of them bitches, and holler back at your boy.
We need a moment of silence before we fuck up these weights.